Tumbi Jabo Kovan Dembemba, Membe, Sonam Janje, Demebe, Mare, Netung, Zewa, Membinzo, Mi, Chodun, Jova, Muyinja, Tungi Danda, Zoge, Mechen, Bun, Sendan, Bejen, Dembe, Zeban, Bokawa, Nazo, Dando, Lane, Zeba, Nazo, Tado, Chinzejim. Suze, Jida, Konze, Druni, Jamba, Chambo, Korwa, Dronzemba, Shara Truve Kula Solvande. Tashitele, everybody's. I hope see clear my face and my and clear hear my voice. And clear understand my English. So I'm going to talk about love and kindness, kind of this. It's a really interesting topic and a powerful topic. This is very important. His Holiness and Dalai Lama always giving teach about compassion and love, kindness, kind of this. So this is a really powerful topic. Also, Buddha Tumba Shiramyo, he teach many different kinds, different levels. Also, he has very magic and power. So that when during his lifetimes, there's the demon called all obstacle maker called Tuchapalaring. He's a really powerful man and magician man, something like. And he's always trying to make obstacle or interrupt to the Buddha Tumba Shenrab. And in Buddha Tumba, these demons try to stop Buddha's teaching, Buddha's make obstacle Buddha's activity, dharma activities, and he did 9 differences, something like interrupt. So all those Buddhas did also reply or something. It doesn't work. It never couldn't subjugate the demon or evil. And finally, when the Buddha's Buddha was retreat in the hermitage, and that times Buddha was very skinny, and he left everything, his royal family. And his all this belongs like territory or whatever. His everything he left. He just himself went to the hermitage cave. At that time, he did practice about love and compassion. And that times, and demons visit to there to see the Buddhas what he's doing. And Buddha was very poor, his health, body, physical body, but inner wisdom is very, is very powerful and very great energy. And this demon think, this Buddha is not crazy man. Something is meaningful or maybe point. Then this, he told to Buddhas, what are you doing? And Buddha said, I'm doing practice compassion and bodhicitta and love for the whole sentient beings. Not only for my family, not only for my relative. Then the demons check against, carefully. So finally, and this demon become the great student and the best student of Buddha Tumba Shenrab. So this is Buddha subjugated by the love practice of love and compassion. So that's why we say the compassion and love, or this kindness, is really powerful. I have also like a story. There's two men and going to always same place, same area, and come from same village, and going to work for same company. And before there's a very good friend, before was their very good friend, and later become something like, it's not good relationship. Then always they meeting same path, no car, no airplane, no train. They always walk, and they're meeting always their same path, because going to same company and the same time. Always meeting, they're always looking not nice each others, and it's very what will affecting. It's not good for the health, not good for the environment. Then one man is told to other buddies, we don't like each others, but it's very difficult when we're going to same, coming from same village and going to same company, same area, the same path, it's not happy for me. Then another man said, become like friendly or become enemies? He said, I like become friendly. We are always living same place. I don't like argue like this, but we happened in the past. Then this man told to him, okay, then maybe tomorrow morning when you meet him, you say hello, good morning, something like this. Okay, then tomorrow morning he meet it again. This that man he asked hello. He called hello, good morning, something like. This man didn't reply, answer, but something showing, acting like this. Then tomorrow, then he told to another man, I am very tired. Yesterday I called to him, say hello, good morning. He didn't reply. So I am very, it's not happy. I'm not happy because I try to positive. Then what did he show? Then this man said, did he show something, acting? Yes, he showing like body acting, body sign like this. Means yes, like this, something showing good, positive action. Then this another man said, third man, okay, again try tomorrow morning. Again you tell to him good morning. He will reply, maybe, should be reply. Then tomorrow morning he met this man. He told him good morning, hellos. Then he said morning, just morning, like hey. Then he tried. Okay, now it's just a good sign. Then again, day after tomorrow, 3 days, he said good morning. Then this man said good morning, hello. How are you? Like this, So then after they become very good friend. Like something, this love, compassion, kindness is really powerful. If you really, subjugate demon, evil, whatever, like your enemies, and you have to do compassion. You don't fight. You don't something like argue. It's more increasing, more increasing. I have story. There's one great practitioner, and when he's dying, at time of the die, and he has some like material, like object, like animal, kind of this, and he's some sponsor of him told goes to him, please, master or practitioner, you have to write all of your belonging, something belongs, things, object, because after you die, people is telling us bad or everything they took it, his things, everything goods they took it. So this is not good for us. Please write down list on the paper. Then this practitioner said, "Oh, I don't want. I don't have attachment. I don't have really. I don't want kind of like this thinking. I want really focusing on my practice, meditation." Then that family insist to him, "You have to write. You have to list. Then he said, "Okay, bring paper, pen." After wrote it all, list his what belongs to him and this object, he disappeared, lost his physical body. It's like transformed demon. Later, this demon is very powerful and very interrupt, destroy this family, also make obstacle to other peoples. Then this family is invited one lamas for like subjugate, and this one lamas came and he couldn't subjugate. This demon was very great like practitioner in the past, in the previous. So that's why you couldn't control. Then the family invited another lamas for subjugate this demon, and another one Bombo lamas came and visit to the family, and he did a ritual, some also special generation stage like powerful, wrathful deities. And this demon also did generation stage of the deities, and very huge. The demon said, "Your deity is very tiny, it's too small. If you like really do generation stage like, the deities, you look me. You do like this." He was very huge. His one right leg, other put live on the other mountain peak, and left leg also put another this side is mountain. It's very huge deities. Then this lama was it's very like it's become tear, cry. Lama become very compassionate. "Oh, I'm very sorry. You got very big obstacle. Otherwise, you have very good practice. You did very good job. But in the last, the end of your life, you becomes very angry and very, something is nervous. So that's why you become demon. So I'm very sorry." Then this demon said, yes, I did this. I did mistake this. And that's why I become demon. Otherwise, I have enough practice. But I don't have enough compassion and love. This is my problem. Then this demon is very becomes very like what we call like disciple, or maybe like a retinue of this master. And the master said, "Okay, now you do practice on love and compassion." Then this demon, he did compassion and love. So that's why he liberated from the intermediate state. So he don't need to stay longer in the intermediate state. So you see, the love and compassion, the kindness is really powerful. You try. If you have, somebody don't like you, somebody is always fighting you, you don't try like negative or, like anger, kind of like emotion, negative emotion. Try to love, try to smiling, try to nothing. So this is then it's automatically becomes peaceful yourself peaceful your family, peaceful your partner, your friend, your group, all is this love and compassion is very, very powerful. Also, I read book of Buddha Tumba and he mentioned this, how to we make sure long life. How we become, how can we do long life. Then, I'm very interested. I'm very interested, and I read it very carefully. I thought maybe there's mantra, or maybe something different visualization. Then Buddha's mentioned in the text, teaching said, if you really become long life, you practice on love, compassion, the kindness. I'm very surprised, how become long life through the love, practice of love and compassion. Then the Buddha is in detail, explaining, then the Buddha sings, all of our bodies, health, physical body problem, and this inner, the mental problem, everything is come from emotion. It's depending to emotion. If you, in Tibetan medical text said, there's 3 main diseases, lung, tea, bacon. I think mostly know. This is the main root of the disease. All these 3 diseases is come from the cause of the 3 diseases is 3 poison. And 3 poison: anger, attachment, ignorance. You see, the anger. Anger is the opposite of the love and compassion. And if you do practice on love, compassion, love and kindness, and it's opening your channel, opening your wisdom. The opening your wisdom means is your negative emotion is automatically is going to block, or maybe stop, or maybe decrease. So that's why love and compassion is really powerful, not just to become enlightenment, not just not only talking about liberating from samsara. It's also benefit for your this moment life. This is really important. It's not just not only we're talking about just religious practice, meditation. It is for everybody. Everybody like to become long life, healthy and happiness, joyful. This is our aim, our goal. This is the main purpose. But there's many different way, many different method. So that's why Buddha Tumpa said, if you really become long life, you have to do practice on compassion and love. So if you really do practice on love, and it's it's beneficial for all of our world, this universe, and I'm talking, it's something like we saying, oh, this house has good energy, this house has very good energy, this area has very good energy, oh, this family has very nice family, means they are peaceful and very calm. That's why calm, peaceful is come from the emotion. If these areas living the peaceful animal like deer, rabbit, and birds, this, and we saying, oh, nice, wonderful place. if there is like something, bad, very dangerous animal like a lion, or maybe like, something leopard, if living there, every people very scared. Every people very, I don't like go, or maybe I don't want to stay here. It's very dangerous. So it means there's very, what we call wrathful animal living in this area. So similarly, if you, so that's why love, compassion, there are no special mantra by you to change your emotion. Your emotion. Love, anger means like it's one like the mental, something like mental consciousness, something. For example, Nyame Sherab Gyalshen, the first abbot of Menri Monastery, he mentioned samsara, nirvana means there are no two differences. It's a two differences action. Like this is samsara, this is nirvana. So actually one hand, right? Similar like you are one consciousness, one mental or mind is tuning in a positive or negative. If you tune the negative, it becomes samsara. If you tune the positive, it is nirvana. It's part of the nirvana, Sometimes people think, nirvanas come from the sky, from the space. Always praying, looking to the space, like this. So it's not come from the space, not come from the other side. Nirvana already with you. You have it already. But you need put water, you need put something soil. And good growings, nice flower, good flower, similar like this. Your love, compassion is already with you, but you need develop. Without practice, and it's not going to work. You need to really practice and really something. Try to it's more stronger, more like wider, something like this. And I think this, even you pray, like, pray the love, compassion, bodhicitta pray, also is going to help to developing your love, your positive wisdom. Because we saying like, if we reading like in the monk discipline text, telling monks not allowed to read like war story, like World War II, fast, or like this fighting is in the monk disciplinary text said you don't read. If you read this, automatically you become really like negative emotion. Also, I have one friend. He's very short temper. Is very nervous. It's become very easily to get angry. Then I check it, he asked me divination, to do divination. I did divination, okay, but I searched. He's always watching like this boxing. Even if he go to the office, he did record. He don't have time to the live watch. He did record in the television. When he come back to home, he again is then watching this boxing. Also, I watch it, with him. Oh, they beat everywhere, it's beat very strong. It's not good. It's not good for me. Then I stop it. After I search, I see this is happening. Then I told him, okay, I do divination, but I can say my experience. It's not good to watch kind of like this fighting, and you get something like you like, this man want victory. This man want, I want lose. They have like competition. There's truth competition. And your negative anger, negative emotion is like, like arising, developing. So that's why something, even like we talk, love, compassion, everybody smiling, everybody peace. If we talk about like fighting like this, everybody is more like wrathful, become wrathful. So even like, we're reading, praying, compassion, praying, bodhicitta, and love like this is very supporting for your meditation, for your practice. This is really important. Somebody don't like pray, somebody don't like reading, even like the chanting. It doesn't matter. It's okay. But you try your mind keep in the love. Love means there are many differences, a different method. In the Bön's teachings, how to develop your love or compassion is they're saying we looking, or all these sentient beings, you just your mothers in the previous life, what we call beginningless, beginningless, unbeginnings lives. You rebirth in the samsara ocean. Not always same parents. Always it's like changing, rebirth, different parents, mothers and fathers, and different relative, different family. So we say all these mothers, is very kindness and very lovely to you. Same like in this moment, how this person, your mothers, how did love to you. So especially in the teaching said. But I know sometimes, one times I give this example, once person told me, okay, this, but I don't like my mom. I don't like my mom because my mothers didn't care me when I was child. I say, yes, there's many different life, different situations, different relationship. Yeah, but generally, mothers taking care children's baby, even like wrathful African lion. There's some female is very taking care their own baby. It's very especially mother much lover than fathers to the kids or baby. Like I saw in the monastery. My monastery, we have lots of wild cats. And the cats, the baby, when they give birth, and it's mothers and waiting to hunt birds. After catch it, the bird, and giving to the baby. She is not eating. It's very super. I check, there's, I think 2-3 days she is not eating. When she gets something, catch it, hunt it, and this giving to baby. I was very surprised. I check it. Maybe at night she found some different mouse. Maybe she ate it. During the day she never eaten. I saw there. It's really so. That's why how they is sacrificing. Really, it's very love to the kids and the baby children. So that's why we saying all the sentient being you drowned your mother in the previous life. Like, in this reincarnation, if you believe reincarnation, or some reincarnations passed away maybe a few years, but his mother's father is still alive. After in a few years, maybe 10 years, again the rebirth, reincarnation. This master is coming again, and different parents. So there's a different parent, not always same parents. That's why we believe the whole sentient beings, your mother. So that's why if you're fighting to somebody's and looks like you're fighting with your mothers. Something like this we feel, If you try to like this, practice and developing your compassion, developing your love. So this is really important. And if you believe spiritual or teaching, Bön's teaching, and you recite among akar saleo ayang omdu, this is also very great mantra. Also, loving mother's mantra. So mawa mate mahi moha emma maye rupa yeta duntu soha. So then, if you recite this mantra, and mantra has energy and power, and is supporting for your emotion, and supporting and developing your love, your wisdom, is really important. Okay, but in the Dzogchen view, and this we say when you get upset, angry, anxious, and that times you try to really calm mind, not follow after this angry, negative emotion. Don't search, don't check. Try to just stay in the natural state, or maybe your breath is very gently, and inhaling and exhaling. Especially exhaling is longer, and your negative emotion is automatically is going to decrease or maybe dissolve, because when you get upset, your physical body, pulse, channel, everything is shaking, mix it like fruit. Sugar, lemon, milk, everything we did shake, mix it. So there is not good taste. Salt, everything. So it's not good taste. Similar, all negative emotion, positive emotion, everything is shake it, is mix it. So that's why your physical body also going to shake. Shake means it's not peace and not calm. So just, very gently inhaling and exhaling, especially during the exhale, you just stop few seconds, then slowly inhale. So then it's like fixing your body and fixing your channel. It's going to calm. So means, and negative emotion is going to the bottom, but they are still ready to come up. If you don't care, then easily to come up. It's very easily. So you try to just very judge. Then it's automatically become calm and peace. This is in the Dzogchen way. In the Sutra, then it's when you get upset, then you try to develop and to get love and compassion. And love, compassion is how to develop. I try in the Sutra how to develop your compassion and love. First, for example, when you get upset, your friend, your partner, your children, whatever, and you check it, where how I became angry. I'm doing so angry to him. And check whole part of the body, whole inside organ, everything. There you couldn't find. There's self exist. It's everything something like, living in the name, only name. For example, like this crystal, like maybe fell down after, I get upset, Then I check it. It never reply, never going to reply, answer. I'm tired. Okay, just leave it. Just forget. Something like this. After I search, sometimes myself, sometimes I couldn't find my pen. I need to write, I'm what we call upset myself. I'm stupid. I'm thinking I'm stupid, like that. So then after I search myself, is it still negative emotion, right? This is still negative emotion. Is it not positive? Okay, I try calm. So this is we always search yourself. Always you search yourself. Don't search other side. If you search other side, you couldn't find. You maybe something is strange, becomes strange, because object is object, subject is all this, maker, problem maker. Everything is your mental, your mental. So that's why we always search yourself. I told one time, sir, we always searching usually other side. Like two people argue, then searching. Oh, he told me, she told me, she said something like this, bad thing, and never going to resolve. If you search yourself, oh, I told him, her something bad word, oh, I'm sorry. If you say, it's finished. There are no argue. If you just, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. If you search to other side, then you can find something mistake, problem, all this is a fault. If you search yourself, then you get good result, good fruit. So this is really important to develop your love and your compassion. This love and compassion is the one of the wing to fly to enlightenment, to Buddhahood. There's two wings. One is wisdom. One is method. So this compassion and love is a part of the method. And wisdom is mostly, in the teaching set, is mostly part of cognizer of emptiness, cognizer of view, ultimate truth. And method is mostly part of the like compassion, bodhicitta, and love. All this is part of the what we call method. And those two is very important. Without, the right side, right wing, left wing, and birds couldn't fly. Similar, without compassion and love, or without wisdom, you couldn't reach to enlightenment, to Buddhahood. So this is really important to understand. Some people are not practicing on the love, compassion, bodhicitta. Okay, I'm a Dzogchen. I am a Dzogchen practitioner. Just I am going to stay in the natural state, and not thinking, not practicing, training about compassion and love, bodhicitta, and this is like falling, like the partial. Is not correct. In the Dzogchen teachings, we always during the retreat and during the meditation, before meditation, or stay in the natural state, we praying Guru Yoga, bodhicitta, and compassion, prem, refuge pray. All this we praying. Why we pray? Our mind is keeping in compassion. Our mind is keeping in the bodhicitta and love. So that's why we're praying, Without compassion, if you stay in the natural state, natural mind, it's not powerful, it's not enough, it's not correct. So you have to do both wings. And love, compassion is in the Dzogchen, in the Sutra, and Tantra. This is like general, general. Not it belongs to Sutra, not belongs to Tantra, not belongs to Dzogchen. All three, the main three teachings, they have to do the compassion, the practice on compassion and the bodhicitta. The different view. Dzogchen view is they have own view, and the Sutra has their own view, Tantric has their own view. The practice of love, compassion, bodhicitta, this is like, common and general. Every teaching have to do, accept this compassion. So really, if you really become long life, you do practice on the love, compassion. Okay. So now we do something little bit meditation. Just your bodies stay in the relax and not very tight, not very like hard to make like effort. It's generally and naturally leave it your body, and your breath is gently and softly inhaling and exhaling. Exhale, especially when you exhale, and wait or stop without inhaling few seconds. Then again you breathe, and we say during the breath, inhaling, exhaling, when you exhaling, exhaling through the mouth. When you inhaling, through the nostril. And this means, through the nostril and inhale, that from exhaling or purifying, cleansing your negative emotion through the mouth. So that's why we sometimes, somebody get sick, cold, and they're wearing, mouth cover. So this means, it's like dirty or maybe impure breath come from the mouth. So similar like this. When inhaling from the nostril, exhaling from the mouth. So same like this. So few minutes we do meditation. So everybody, you have to stop your thought. Don't plan. Maybe after 11 here. So don't remind the previous yesterday walk happening. Just in a few minutes, stay in the naturally, and especially your mind is think about positive, not negative. Positive means and kindness, loving, compassion for a whole sentient being, especially for your enemies, especially for your something like, enemies. If you don't have enemies, maybe somebody's, if you don't like to somebody's, so you have to love to that persons. Yeah. Buddha Tembashirame also mentioned Jambi Simji Tuijang Trosudus. I hope you understand very clearly. Jambi Simji Tuijang Trosudu. So means become good friend, even your enemies, evil, and through the practice love. And love, compassion is really powerful and very benefit. Is even if you do love to your enemies, and your enemies becoming your good friend. Buddha said, Jambi Simji Tuijang Trosudu, and subjugating enemies by the love. So that's why it's very useful in our life. And even if you couldn't do love to somebody and compassion, you never think like negative to destroying, to make trouble, a problem. Like when you walk on the road and the path, there are some animal, insect, or just if you couldn't put the the safe place, and you don't step on this insect. Try to move different direction. This means still there is something like positive. This means love and compassion. This is really important. Otherwise, we all there's somebody's they don't have even like idea, compassion, love, kindness, something like this. Just like for fun, killing animal and shooting animal, or maybe something like telling bad things to other peoples, and looking bad things, bad eyes to other bodies. So this is really affecting to other side, not only other side, and yourself also. And yours becoming more is lonely. Everybody don't like. Many people don't like it. So then you don't have friend. So that's why it's really something to practice on love, on compassion. Is you make more friend, good friend, and you can go everywhere. You have many friends. And, it means friend means and feels happiness. When you see him, see her, and feels happiness and feels enjoy. Same like this. That's why love, compassion is the basis practice of the Buddhist and the Bön. Not only Buddhist Bön, all religious, all culture, they have it. But sometimes people, really don't care, or maybe sometimes, on the religious name, then it's doing something like violence. So all I believe all religious, all this tradition, they have the compassion and all is like main basis. In a Christian, in the Jewish, in the Muslim, Hindu, all religious, there's talking about love and compassion. So this is really important, to know, to understand. Not only, enough understanding. You need to really walk. When you get really upset to somebody, at that time you have to really, I see, I need, stop my anger. I need to stop my negative emotion, this anxious. Okay, it's okay, doesn't matter, no problem. Like be patient, patience, similar like this. And it's cure and going to cleanse all this problem happening. This is really something like important in our life. So this really, it's a love, compassion. It's not come from other side. Okay. Some people say, something I need like peaceful, I need calm, I like peaceful, calm. Okay, my area is not good, this area is noisy. Something need to go to the mountain, high mountain, maybe in a cave. It doesn't work, it's not going to work. It's depending to environment, but, even you stay very isolated, hermitage, in a cave, but still you are a negative emotion, it's really something stronger, still not changing, not going to change. It's difficult to change. You have to think about yourself. If you practice on the love, even in the busy street, busy market, like city, and there is a peaceful. There is like calm. If you couldn't do practice inner your mind, love, compassion, even you go to the very in the Himalaya cave, very isolated, remote area, but still is really there is no peace. There is no calm. So always try to yourself develop your love and compassion. Sometimes people say, some people visit to monastery, and in my monastery is in northern India. So sometimes the whole night, and there's local, Indian local people is like dancing and a big noisy music, lots, and also coyote is calling, crying, or it's a dog, wild dog, all barking all night. And somebody say, the Westerner visited to monastery, and the next morning I asked, how was your sleep? It's terrible, it's very noisy. What happening? There's lots of music, and a coyote, and there's a dog all night is barking. It's very noisy. I said, I think this is monastery. Monastery is quiet, peaceful, there is no noisy. He said, there's something. I didn't hear music like something like, and I didn't hear kind of this noisy some things. You see, if you pay attention, not enough be patient, and there is something noisy. It's no peace. If you don't care, okay, forget, don't follow after these noisy things, noisy voice, and there is a peace, no disturbing. I am living all the time there, so there are no noisy. Even this, coyote, all this music, from the loudspeaker, there's a whole night they're singing, but it's not interrupting to your mind. It depends yourself, okay? Similar like this, always. And try, when you really get upset, at that time you practice love and compassion. Now I'm going to dedication. 三界牛多修。Thank you.
Devoy Gaza Yenza Gonze